friends, it's Six Pack Sarah, and I'm here with a different kind of video today. I got tagged to do rapid fire home fragrance questions. There's 25 of them, and I was tagged by April Lee Wax Queen. If you haven't seen her channel before, check her out. She's a good time. I assume most people who have heard of me have heard of her, but just in case, April Lee Wax Queen is a great channel to watch. She gives great honest reviews and it's just super fun. Few channels who started this video already and have tagged people, so check out other videos that have these questions and kind of see it. And if you are doing any videos and you haven't been tagged yet, feel free to do your own or wait for a tag. But yeah, I hope you join us on this journey, whether you're watching or making some of your own videos. Okay, so I've got my questions on my computer, and the first one is candles or wax melts. Yes, I just posted a candle video. Obviously I do candles, but I am a Scentsy consultant, and Scentsy has been my main home fragrance overall for many years, since about 2010. And I would say I didn't really do anything before Scentsy. Then after a couple years I did a couple candles, and then a few years later I did a whole bunch of candles, kept doing Scentsy, signed up to be a consultant, and then just in the last year and a half started doing some vendor wax. So Scentsy is my main. I'm trying to get away from candles mostly because of the soot, and because I am enjoying enough of the wax melting that I don't feel candles are as necessary. But fall and winter, it's gonna be probably something I still do to burn candles because of the cozy warmth of candles. Number 2, woodsy or fruity scents. Ooh, these are both, it depends. Some of my favorite go-to end up being woodsy, but then I have plenty of fruity ones. But I'm very picky about both, I would say. Fruity, especially like a fruit cocktail or fruit, like a lot of fruits don't work well for me, but there are a few that I really love. And then like there are just a few woodsy. So I think I would say I like more fruity than woodsy, but that took several years to get me to say either of those. For number 3, spring and summer or fall and winter blends. Hands down, fall and winter. I could give up most spring and summer scents easily, so there's that. But I do have a few favorites, but I like a lot more fall and winter. Number 4, hot plates or Scentsy warmers. I only have Scentsy warmers, not just because I'm a consultant. I've always only had them. I don't think I've ever even tried anything else, but I like that they have a very good bulb heat temperature that I'm not worried about. And there are probably other warmers out there that are just as safe, but that's where I've been putting my trust in. And I do have a candle crock for candles, so that would be the only non-Scentsy wax warmer I have. I did try a candle plate once, which was fine, and it kind of futzed out after a year or something. It was fine, but I usually only put candles with a little bit in it because it only heats from the bottom, where a candle crock is all the way around. Okay, number 5, vendor wax or Scentsy. Like I said, Scentsy is my main love. I do enjoy vendor wax and have been enjoying vendor wax and have plenty of vendor wax within the last year and a half. And that's partly because as much as I love Scentsy, they don't always have a lot of great bakery. And I don't even love all the bakery that Scentsy puts out. So vendor wax has been really nice to up the amount of bakery scents that I have, which is fun. Number 6, would you prefer to buy multiple smaller size wax or loaves of a scent you love? Well, if we're just talking about scents that I love, I still would rather do multiple. The only exception is like a Scentsy brick. I don't mind having a brick around. I do enjoy that. but I also love having multiples, meaning they're in my club, so I get them regularly in a bar size. I don't love having a loaf because I don't want to chop it because it's crumbly. That said, the only loaf that has come across my hands is from my mom, and I chopped it for her. So clearly I can chop. But I don't love the crumbliness of chopping or being picky. So bricks work better for me. Or if they will offer it in like this customs, a whole pound chopped up already, that's also good. So I would rather do multiple unless I can get something that's easily usable, like a Scentsy brick or a large bag of mini melters or something. Otherwise, small amounts. And if it's something I don't know if I love, then definitely small amounts. The smaller the better, since I like to be picky. Number 7, least favorite scent note in wax. That one's tricky. I have too many because, like I said, I like to be picky. But one of them would definitely be patchouli, and I avoid it enough that I group other things together with it, including like Palo Santo stuff, just not my wheelhouse. And lavender. Sometimes, some lavender is fine, but most of the time, if lavender is in a blend, I'm like, wait, is there patchouli in this? So, yeah, I'll say patchouli is the thing, but it has like subcategories. And then there's a few others, but that's my big one that's just a no. Number 8, most underrated scent blend. I don't know. That one's hard because there's so many out there. And is it underrated in my opinion or underrated overall? I don't actually pay that much attention to who has what. But the first thing I really thought of was Autumn Blaze Maple by Scentsy. It was popular for a while, and then it went away, and then when it came back, there was quite a few people who are like, no, I don't like that. But those of us who do love it, like, love it. It's my favorite Scentsy blend. But I think the maple scares people, but to me, I don't think maple when I'm smelling it. It's just perfect fall for me. Number 9, the last scent you warmed. I believe the last one I put in my warmers today is Sweetheart Sugar Cookie from Scentsy. It's pretty good, but I didn't find that it lasted the whole day, which was kind of a bummer. And I don't know if that's because we're in another cool spell, so I have windows open, but I've had windows open with other scents. I don't know. I'm worried that it's not performing well. Let's put it that way. Number 10, the last scent you bought. That would be 3 snap bars or whatever, brittles that from Knowles Farm Scents. But I can't remember what the names of any of them are. But anyway, I bought 3 from Knowles a week or 2 ago. And then Scentsy, the last that I purchased is, the name just left me. 1 second. Brown Sugar Praline from the clearance section at the beginning of the month. So that's all I bought for the whole month. I was rather impressed with myself. Number 11, do you double bag with vendor wax? Yes, most of the time, if I remember to do it when it comes in. But I found some I was looking through and I was like, I didn't double bag those. Well, whatever. But I usually do, especially with Rose Girls, because I usually can smell it like through a bag. So I'm trying to keep the scents like contained to themselves. I've heard it makes them last longer too, but I can't say for sure. Do you store by vendor or season? By vendor for sure. Within the vendor, it's sort of categorized by season, but I don't really put like all fall from all my vendors together or anything like that. Except, well, I guess I put my vendors together in my vendor melting basket. That's about what I store together. 13, top 3 favorite scent categories. Number 1 is definitely bakery, which 10 years ago I would have said I don't like bakery. A lot of people told me when I would do Scentsy parties, I don't want my house to smell like something yummy because then I'm going to want to eat and then I'm going to gain weight and all that. And I listened to people even though that wasn't necessarily my opinion. And like I slept on Happy Birthday. I never tried it because I didn't think it was something to try for that reason. But also, when I did smell the testers, I wasn't necessarily blown away. But I think if I had tried one, I would have very much enjoyed it. But anyway, let's see, 2 more favorite scent categories. Spice, for sure. That's very, especially for being a fall winter girl. A lot of spices I like. And citrus. But not all citrus. But lemon for sure. I'll say lemon. But yes, I'll say citrus. Number 14, blend or single note. I would say for the most part, everything's a blend, especially with Scentsy, there's always a blend. But then with vendors, I like a lot of blends and I enjoy trying them, but I get the most excited when like Rose Girls does her single oil pre-orders, because then I can get a bunch of scents and kind of really see what they smell like on their own and then kind of make my own mixes. So I do love mixing on my own. So I would say the single oils get me very excited, but I enjoy getting blends as well. Number 15, strong thrower or soft and subtle. Really overall, I'm a soft and subtle girly, but I've slowly been building up the strength. So it is, I would say, for the average person, strongly scented at my house. But especially if I'm not 100% in love with the scent, I put on less and want it to be soft and subtle, or it can be too much for me. And even scents that I like but don't love, if it's too strong, it might make me not like it as much. So I have a lot of scents that I love so much, and everyone else, most people say it's really light. So I actually do pretty well with light scents that are soft and subtle. Number 16, morning or evening melter. I most of the time change my wax every morning and just leave it for 24 hours. If it's definitely strong in the morning, then I'll wait to change it and maybe do it midday or later. But I prefer, if I can, to change my wax in the mornings. Although when we get busy or the kids are home, sometimes I'll get distracted and it won't happen till like lunchtime. Number 17, name the first 3 scents that come to mind. Okay, well then we're gonna go with Autumn Blaze, Maple Whiteout, and Sweetheart Sugar Cookie, since I just melted it. The first 2 are my very top 2 Scentsy scents, so they're obviously 2 that I think of very frequently. Number 18, fresh linen or sweet bakery. Sweet bakery all the way. Even when I want to like some sort of linen scent, I like rarely do it. I don't know. It's just not for me. But sweet bakery, yes. 19, what is a heartbreak scent you can no longer get? I've fortunately been able to get most of my heartbreak scents into my Scentsy club. So I'm going to go with Crimson Berry Christmas, which is really the scent I should have started a club for, and I didn't because I didn't understand it enough and I was worried about it. Now I know that Scentsy Club is so easy, and even if you want to cancel something every single month, you could. Like, it's so easy if you change your mind. But of course, I wouldn't cancel frequently because I want to always get my bars. But Crimson Berry Christmas was a holiday brick, and I wasn't confident enough to try it in a brick size, and wasn't confident enough in Scentsy Club to try it in a bar size, so I missed out until they put it in clearance. So I split a brick actually with my friend and loved it. She really likes it too, but I loved it. And to me, it's very, very similar to Bath and Body Works' "'Tis the Season," which I really wish all of the YouTube people I was trying to watch said that, because then I would have tried a brick or started a club. Probably tried a brick, but I should have started a club. And actually, that's the scent that got me into watching YouTube videos for wax, because I really wanted to know what that brick smelled like. Anyway, that's my Heartbreak, and I would love to have that back. Fortunately, I have 2, I think, bricks in my stash, but still. Number 20, do you melt the same scent all over your home or change it up by section? I have almost never done it the same scent all over my house. I definitely change it up by section, and sometimes, like in our main living area, we have like two small living rooms next to each other, so it's just that's what I call our main area. It's not even the kitchen because that's cut off. I will do multiple scents sometimes in that room to like blend in the air, like alternate warmer blending. So I often use several scents in one day. 21. Do you track what you've been warming? Yes, in the sense that I keep track of my inventory. So when I empty something out, I will make sure to keep track of that, and I keep a list of the things I've emptied, but I don't keep track of what I do each day, or how much it is, or what I think about everything each day. I just do basically my empties or what comes in, and then I keep the container it was in to do my empties videos at the end. I used to just do an empties picture at the end of the month until I decided to go ahead and try YouTube. 22. Try to dupe or buy the OG. I don't know that there's much that I've felt like I need to dupe. The only thing I would say I probably would look for dupes in is if I want it in a different format. Like, I love 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works, but I'm trying to get away from candles, so I'll look for a dupe in wax or Crimson Berry Christmas or something to dupe it so that I could use it in a different format than candles. Or if I like something from one vendor, but then I decide I don't love the format they have, try to find it somewhere else. For the most part, that's not a problem because I just stick to the like 2 vendors that I really like. I've tried a little bit more, but I basically have 2 main vendors. Okay, 23. A scent you didn't expect to love but now do. Let me think. When I watched April, I think I had an idea, and now I can't remember what it was. A lot of times if I don't expect to like it, I don't try it. But there's something out there. One is pineapple mango. It's not like in the top of my list of scents I love, but sorry, the kids are apparently running around, if you can hear that. I don't do pineapple like at all. More than patchouli, I'll do pineapple, but not. I don't do it. But I was on a bed and breakfast vacation thing, and they had Bath and Body Works pineapple mango soap, and for whatever reason I actually liked it because I don't do anything tropical basically. So pineapple and mango are always out for me, but I like that. So I did try Scentsy's pineapple mango, and it is, I would say, similar. So I enjoy that during the summer months a little bit, mostly in my bathroom when I use the same soap, so they go together. So that was a surprise to me. Okay, almost done. Number 24, seasonal melter or mood-based melter. I would say overall I am seasonal, partly because it's like, well, I have so much for the season, I want to see what I can get through I don't need to be pulling from other seasons, but I will if I really want something. But then within the season, I'm definitely usually a mood-based melter, so I have a ton of options out each month because I don't want to be constrained and I want to see what I'm in the mood for. Number 25, Scentsy Club or stock up all at once. I definitely used to stock up before I went for Scentsy Club, but my stock up wasn't huge, so when I ran out of Autumn Blaze Maple after they retired it, I was heartbroken. Finally got it back in my club, but while it was available, I stocked up even though it was in my club. So kind of both. But definitely Scentsy Club, I imagine, is better, except for that when it grows and grows and then you have to cut the stuff and then it's sad. But I'm trying to do better about utilizing Scentsy Club, and trying not to get so many scents and so many things that I can't, that I have so many stocked up. Ideally, I would like it so that I only have, by the end of a season, one season's worth or less of any given scent. So trying to kind of figure out that balance of what I'm actually using versus what I imagine I'm going to use. Because, sometimes you use a scent and you're like, I could smell this every single day. So you buy enough for every single day, but then you have 80 other scents to use. You're like, okay, can't use that every single day and use all those 80 scents. It's a balance. And the bonus question, scents that make you nostalgic or relaxed? I don't know. I want to say, well, I guess I would say like the Cinnamon Bakery is probably one of my top. I mean, it's definitely one of my top things to smell. Is it making me nostalgic or relaxed? I don't know. But I really like those. They do make me cozy and happy. Fresh cut grass is definitely something that's nostalgic. And of course, we still smell the grass being cut. But I loved it in my childhood too, so that's nostalgic. I would love if we can get fresh cut grass back for Scentsy. That would make me so happy. I've tried Rose Girl's fresh cut grass, and it's pretty good, but slightly too perfumey for me. But for me, Scentsy was just perfect. Some Scentsy scents are nostalgic because I've been using them since like 2009, 2010. I can't remember exactly. So some of them that are still around or are in my club are nostalgic. Satin Sheets was my first Scentsy scent. I still have that. Autumn Blaze Maple, used that early on. And then I'm sorry. My kids are watching Harry Potter. And my husband loves Harry Potter, so he's freaking out right now. Okay, I pushed really hard for people to vote for Winter Wonderland in the last Bring Back My Bar, and fortunately it did win, so that's coming back July 1st. But that was like my winter scent back in the day. And I don't remember, like I said exactly, but I think I had it when my youngest was born for Christmas then, and it's, nostalgic. Whiteout is similar, and I got that right afterwards. So some of these Scentsy scents, I will never let go of Scentsy without the world ending or the Scentsy world ending, because they have been with me like my entire life as a mom type of thing. So yeah, so they're nostalgic in that scent. That's where I'm going to end it. But feel free, like I said, if you want to do a video or post in the comments what you like or whatever, feel free to do that. I will keep these questions in the description box for you, and make sure you definitely go check out some other people's videos and see who they've tagged and see if they've done any videos too. Thanks for watching and learning a little bit more about my preferences. Bye!